Hi everyone and welcome to November Faves and Fails, which is a special one because this is the final Faves and Fails of this entire year, and that's for good reason, because on the 10th of December, my favourites of 2021 will start. We're going to kick it off with favourite foundations of 2021. We're going to run through each and every category video per video, which is going to take us into 2022. So my upload schedule may change slightly for the favourites of 2021 series because of how Christmas and New Year falls. I don't really want to be uploading on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, so sometimes there will only be 2 videos, but I'm really excited. I hope you're as excited as me. I love doing the favourites seasons. It was really well received last year, so hopefully it will be as well received this year. In the favourites of 2021, just like last year, I will be running through each category, and in each video I will be giving you my ultimate favourite in that category, my drugstore favourite in that category, and if neither of those 2 options are cruelty-free, I will also give you a cruelty-free favourite in that category as well. So super excited. Just wanted to make you aware. I just can't wait to get started. 10th of December, watch this space. If you're new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I upload new videos every week here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram if you fancy checking me out over there. And to avoid missing any of the favourites of 2021 series, make sure you've clicked on that subscribe button and also the notification bell. Just a little bit of extra information about the favourites of 2021 series. I am going to be pre-filming like a beast over the next couple of weeks to get all those videos pre-filmed in time for Christmas. But I'm then going to be taking a little bit of time off. So if you do comment on one of those videos during the time that I'm taking off, and I'm hoping to take at least 10 days off to spend with my kids and with Wes, then please forgive me if I don't get back to you straight away. It may be some time before I get to your comments. So that is the reason why. After the year we've all had, I think we all deserve a little bit of time off. So yeah, I'm going to take that 10 days to completely and utterly devote 100% of my time to my family, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. In fact, thinking about it, I get quite emotional. So let's move on. Let's jump into the fails before we finish with a bang with the favourites. This first one is from Nails Inc. Now, you all know I adore Nails Inc. I really rate their polishes. I really rate their manicure sets. I just think they're unbelievable. Some of my favourite products. I've got the Rapid Polish Remover, which I just think is amazing. I actually have 4 of these now. I have one for dark polish, one for light polish, one for glitter, and I have a spare. So yeah, I love Nails Inc, but this has been a really big disappointment that's just gimmicky and weird. So it's called Get Lit, and it's a light up glitter polish. Now, when I first read the information on this, I assumed that you put this in light and then you go into the dark and it was fluorescent or it was luminous and you got that really cool look to your nails. No, it doesn't do that. I mean, it's okay on the nail. It's quite pretty. This is why it's called light up nail polish. The bottle lights up. I don't care if the bottle lights up. It's just very gimmicky. It'd make a great stocking filler for maybe an 8-year-old. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking about. I really don't. Even B went, oh, that's cool, look, and she likes playing with the bottle. But then she went, but what good is that? So even my 10-year-old doesn't like this. I mean, she might like to play with it every now and again, but yeah, that's it. That is it. On, off, on, off. I'm disappointed. I'm sorry, I am. The next fail is not really a fail because I've only just tried it today, so I need to play around with it a little bit more, but I've got the Lola's Lashes magnetic lash kit. I love the way these look on my eyes. I like these particular lashes. These are the amethyst lashes and they are beautiful, but yes, very messy. The whole kit is beautiful. You get a liner to line your top lash line, but it's very, very thick and cumbersome to use. I got this all over my lashes, and then trying to remove it from my lashes, I got it all over my fingers. This stuff doesn't budge. It takes forever to get off. I had to scratch it off my fingers. I had to use a salicylic acid cleanser on my hands to remove this. Yeah, it was difficult. So it was a messy product to use. Now I'm sure I'll get better at using this as time goes on, as I've had practice, but I don't think I can be bothered to try. I really did. It was one of those. They look gorgeous. I think I'm probably going to try the amethyst lashes that just use glue, because using this was just a little bit too difficult. Again, I might be being too harsh on this, but also the inner bits of the lashes aren't sticking down properly, and I followed the instructions to the letter because I didn't want to get it wrong. Watch this space. I will let you know how I get on with it as time goes on, but at the moment I don't feel comfortable to not be looking in a mirror constantly to see if the inner corners are flicking up, and yeah, that doesn't suit me very much. Let's move on to the favourites. My first favourite, these have not been off my feet. In fact, if it wasn't so warm in this room, I would be wearing these now. How little, this is just so cute. Look at these. B wants some of these. I'm not quite sure if maybe I should be wearing these at my age, but they are so comfy. I'm a size 5 to 6 in these. I am a dead set size 5 in every single shoe. I've never gone for a 5.5. I've never fitted into a 6. 6 is always massive on me. And these fit beautifully on me. If you are a size 6, however, I would say you should go for the size above. Beatrice is a size 4 at the moment and she likes these. In fact, they are on her Christmas list. So I think I will probably be buying these for her in a size 5 to 6 as well, just to be sure, because, you know, she's having a growth spurt at the moment anyway. These are comfortable on her. She keeps trying to steal them, so I may as well get her the same size. So I better tell you where I bought these from because I forgot. Sorry about that. Just so excited about the furriness and the fluffiness of these that I completely forgot to do my job. So these are from Bow Avenue. I actually went into store to purchase these, so you can do that, or you can buy them online. They're actually only £20, which I think is a bit of a bargain for something that you're going to get a lot of use out of. And, you know, they're just so fluffy and so comfy and warm and cozy. So, yeah, really nice. And I love the little pom-poms. So I forgot to ask you at the beginning of this video if you would like me to start linking all the clothes that I'm wearing in the videos, because I get so many comments about the tops that I'm wearing and isn't that a beautiful top, although I have no idea how you know because you don't see very much of it. But if you would like me to start doing that, I'm very happy. If I can find a link, I'm happy to start linking the clothes that I'm wearing. Or would you find it easier if I did a clothing full video? Let me know in the comment section what your preference would be, if you don't really care about whether I link them or not, if you'd like me to just link them or whether you'd like me to do a video. I might do a poll over on Instagram just to see what the sort of consensus is. Usually I get my clothes from Zara, New Look, River Island. They're never overly expensive. I don't really go for designer clothing because I have kids and they take all my money. But yeah, I've loved shopping in Zara recently. This top is from Zara, by the way, if you're wanting to know. So moving on. Next favourite has to be from First Aid Beauty. This is such a great cream. This is the KP Smoothing Body Lotion. Now previously my favourite KP cream would have been Ameliorate, and Ameliorate have brought out lots of different fragrances for their body creams, which I think is great, but I'm really liking this. I'm actually liking this more than the Ameliorate because the Ameliorate tends to stay a little bit tackier on my skin for a bit longer. And it makes me cold in the winter. In the summer, I don't mind that at all. But in the winter, I want something to sink in and dry down. So if you're wondering what KP is, keratosis pilaris is that bumpy, like chickeny skin that you get on your arms. People get it on their thighs, sometimes on the buttocks as well. And it can be a little bit irritating. It can be itchy and dry and uncomfortable, or it could just be a few bumps on the skin. By using a cream that's not only nourishing and hydrating, but also exfoliating, you can reduce or even get rid of entirely keratosis pilaris. So you don't have to have keratosis pilaris to use one of these creams. I don't have keratosis pilaris, but it's a great way of exfoliating the skin whilst hydrating and nourishing it as well. And believe me, the day after using either the Ameliorate or the First Day Beauty Cream, your skin feels out of this world. I included this in my recent Pamper Day video, which practically nobody watched. So I thought I would put it in my favorites because it is one of my favorites. This sinks in beautifully. It doesn't leave a tacky feeling on the skin, doesn't make you cold, and it does the job. It's lovely. It does have a bit of an iffy smell though, which I wish it didn't have, but it does. I can put up with it because it's a great cream. My next favourite, also featured in that same Pamper video, this is from Aquis, and it's the Aquis Rapid Dry Hair Turban, and it actually has a little hair on it there. I'll just take that off and put that away. This is heavily used. It comes in lots of different colours if you want it to match your dressing gown or the other towels in your house, if you are that way inclined. Wow. I really don't care, but I am going to get this in some other colours because one just will not do. This is so useful. If you are the same as me, if you like to put your hair up in a towel to stop your hair from dripping all over the rest of your clothing, or you like to put your hair up in a towel to dry your hair down quite quickly so that you can avoid subjecting your hair to lots of heat damage and having to have it under the hairdryer for much longer, these are your gals. I am one of those people that a small hand towel just isn't big enough. I can sort of jam it in at the back, but it keeps coming undone and flopping over. And the towel up from that, it's just too big. And the tail of the turban goes all the way down my back and it's just far too big to tuck in. So these are worth their weight in gold for me. They have a little button on the back so that you don't keep coming undone continuously. I've actually worn this for 5 hours before and it's just stayed on my head. I've never heard of such a thing. I know these have been out for quite a while. I am new to the game and I am a convert. They are great. So it's got a little bit of a loop on one end. You put the button to the back, put your head over like you would do normally when you're putting a hair turban on, twist, put over, and then just attach the loop around the button and you are good to go for the day. Just nobody knock on my door while I've got it on. Next favourite. Now recently I did a best skin-like foundation video in which I featured a foundation that I'd not been using for that long. This foundation was recommended to me by my friend Stephanie Marie, and yeah, she wasn't wrong. I really didn't want to like this at all because it's another pricey foundation. So yeah, thanks Stephanie. It is beautiful though, and I've not had it off my skin since. This is from La Mer and it is the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. It's very soft. It's a soft matte. It's not matte. It's not radiant. It's just skin-like and beautiful. It's definitely long wearing. I can wear this all day. And it blurs my imperfections and my texture. It airbrushes my pores. Not to the point where my pores, you can't see them anymore. My pores are still there, but this really airbrushes them and makes them a lot less noticeable. It just smooths over everything. I love this. I am the shade 120, which is ivory. I would definitely not recommend that you go into debt for foundation. It's not that good. It's just foundation. It's not anything that's going to change your life. But if you like a luxury foundation, if you like to push the boat out when it comes to your makeup, and you haven't tried this already, and you have the same skin type as mine, which is, well, what haven't I got? I'm very greedy. Few oily patches, a few dry patches, and slightly normal to dry. Bit of everything. Then you will love this. I can wear this on my oilier days. I can wear this on my extremely dry days. I just really like it. Next favourite. Now, I actually haven't got this on today. Usually in my faves and fails, I like to wear as many of the products that I can that feature in the video just to show you what they look like. I haven't got this on today because I'm trying out the eyelashes, so I don't have any mascara on my top lashes, although you wouldn't know because, I mean, my top lashes are just covered in magnetic liquid. This is from Bite Beauty and it is the Upswing Full Volume Mascara. I've been wearing this for quite some time now. I'm still not sure if it's going to be my ultimate favourite. You will have to wait and see in the Favourites of 2021 series. But it's definitely up there. This adds volume. This also adds a little bit of length, not masses of length, but a little bit. So I also really like the wand on this. It's an hourglass wand. It enables you to get right deep into the lashes and get right down at the base, but also gets every single lash and keeps them separate. So yeah, loving what I've tried so far. Now, if you've recently been watching a lot of my videos, apart from the pamper video, which nobody seemed to want to watch, I'm not bitter. You will have fallen off your chair if this next item did not feature in this video, because I've been wearing this a lot and I've been very vocal about how much I adore it. This is from NARS and it is the Climax palette. It's just beautiful. I've worn so many different looks with this. I've gone for the blue, I've gone for the green, I've gone for quite neutral champagne-y gold. Today I've gone sort of neutral gold. I have this on today with a hint of green just at the edge to bring in my top. But I've gone full on green, I've gone full on plum, I've gone full on blue. I've just used everything. I also love the transition shade. This looks really quite pale in the pan, but is the perfect transition shade for me. So even when I've not been using this palette, I've found myself picking it up just to use the transition shade. It's just a lovely palette. If you're after neutrals, you don't usually do colour, but you want to dip your toe in a little bit while still being neutral and quite safe, this is the palette to go for. They are creamy, they are soft, they are pigmented, very easy to use, very beginner friendly. So I couldn't do this video without featuring these two candles from Beauty Pie. These actually featured in my full Beauty Pie sponsored video. So even though there were loads of absolutely amazing products in that video, I didn't want to transport them all into this video and thrust Beauty Pie down your throat, but I couldn't leave these out. I do have an offer code for Beauty Pie. If anybody's thinking about joining, do check out the description box. But these are stunning. I have had to ask Wes explicitly, please don't light the candles this morning, because I needed to feature these in this video and I didn't want to tip them up and wax melt all in my lap. That would not have been good. He begrudgingly agreed, but we have these on all the time. If love was a fragrance, this is what it would smell like. They not only look beautiful, but they also smell gorgeous as well. This is gingerbread, almond, and orange blossom, and this one is hot chocolate and peppermint, and I actually like them lit together. They've lasted a really long time already, and they're only a third gone, so these will last you quite a long time. It does say 40 hours. I would say way over 40-hour burning candles, but you know, that's what it advertises at. I had to feature this in this month's Faves and Fails. This is from Iconic London and it's one of their glazed crayons in the shade Goldmine. These are so beautiful, so quick and so easy to use. I've been searching for different shades of this. I am desperate to get my hands on some more, but they've been constantly out of stock, so I am waiting patiently. These are amazing if you are wanting to go to an office party, if you've got to go into the office and have a daytime look in the daytime, and then you have to get ready, whether that's either in your car or in the staff toilet. Having something like this that is so quick and easy to go from daytime to an evening look will be life-changing. This has a little shadow stick on one end, which is beautiful and soft. It's fully retractable. It's great, and it's very easy to blend out with your fingers as well as with a brush. And then on the other end, you have a glitter topper, which is very easy to build. So if you want something that is really sparkly, a couple of coats of this will get you the desired effect. Or if you want something slightly more muted, apply to the tip of your finger, blend out a little bit, and then apply to the lid as and where you need it. They're great. So this next favourite I've never mentioned on my channel before. In fact, I don't think I've worn it in any videos either, and I'm not quite sure why. I cannot explain myself. Anyway, this was sent to me in a PR package from Lancome, and it is beautiful. It's part of their holiday collection, and it's the Glimmering Star Highlighter in glimmering gold. Look how stunning that is. It's not only beautiful in the packaging and really sturdy packaging as well, this is also stunning on the skin. It's not too soft, which I really like, but it is really smooth and really silky on the skin. There is no glitter in this highlighter. There's just the most beautiful sheen. It's very, very flattering, and I adore the shade of this. This is a champagne-y gold with a hint of peach, which really suits my skin tone. And the final favourite, concluding all of the faves and fails of 2021, goes to Milk Makeup. This is one of their bionic blushes in the shade Teleport. And if you saw the video that I was actually trying this out in, I was lost for words. This is so pretty. I have this on today. Gives a subtle sheen to the skin. The one thing I will say about this is one day it's actually quite thick, the other day it's slightly separated, so you get oily with the pigment. You do have to make sure that you are shaking this up and massaging it in the tube before you dispense it onto the back of your hand or onto a palette of some sort. So yeah, I've found that it is slightly difficult that way, but I'm not taking anything away from this product. The shade Teleport is a stunning corally peach. It is beautiful. It blends out really beautifully. It adds that hint of shine and luminosity as well as pigment as well on the cheek. And whether it will feature in my favourites of 2021 blush video, you will have to wait and see, but it is definitely on the shortlist. So that's it for the faves and fails of 2021. I really hope you've enjoyed every single one of them. I hope you found them helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the favourites of 2021 series, which starts on the 10th of December. Hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.